All right, question number 59. Let's get right into it. All right, guys, so personally, I thought this question was actually pretty challenging, so don't feel bad if you don't get it right off the bat, okay? So let's get right into it. The figure below shows a flying kite. At a certain moment, the kite's string forms an angle of elevation of 75 degrees from point A on the ground. At the same moment, the angle of elevation of the kite at point B, 240 feet from A on level ground, is 45 degrees. What is the length in feet of the string? So we have to figure out what this string length is. So we'll just call that L. Okay. So let me go ahead and actually draw this triangle a little bit bigger so you can see exactly what I'm going to do here. Okay, so this angle is 75 degrees. This angle is 45 degrees. And 75 plus 45 is 120. So this angle has to be 60 degrees. Okay, so again, this is L. So what we're going to have to do here is basically we're going to have to, this is 240 as well. We're going to have to split this triangle right here. So that I have a right angle here and a right angle here, okay? Now, here's the thing. Let me go ahead and erase this 75 degrees. Okay. So if this is 45 and this is 90 degrees, this has to be 45 degrees right here, okay? And again, if this entire thing was 75 degrees, this has to be 30 degrees right here. Okay. So now that we know that, let's go ahead and write out something that's interesting. So if this is 45 degrees and this is 45 degrees, then this length has to be equal to this length, okay? So those lengths are the same. So with that knowledge, we now know that sine of 45 degrees equals the opposite, so I'll just call it opposite over the, let's see, where was it? The hypotenuse, which is 240, okay? So we know that much. Now we also know that sine of 60 degrees, well, that's going to equal this opposite right here, which is the exact same opposite as this one. So it's going to be opposite over L, okay? So now what we can do is we can actually just set these equal to each other. So now I have that L times sine of 60 degrees. Well, that has to equal 240 times sine of 45 degrees. And if this is the case, I can go ahead and divide both sides by sine of 60. And then divide by sine of 60. And again, at this point, honestly, I would just use the calculator. So when we run this through, we are going to get 240 times sine of 45 and then divided by sine of 60. And I'm going to get 80 times the square root of 6. All right, guys? So our answer is going to be answer choice B, and that's it. So yeah, like I said, a little bit tricky, but you know, sometimes I throw in some problems that just like that no one really gets right off the bat. So just something to keep in mind, okay? If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.